Hey, welcome everybody. Welcome to season 3, episode how many? 8, episode 8 of Hunt Chat Live. How's it going? They can't even see you yet, buddy. Anyway, I am the Gravedigger. Unfortunately, Mistress Laurie can't be with us tonight. Some of you might have heard about the little incident that she had a couple weeks ago, and she is still recuperating. So let's all put out prayers for her or whatever, put out some energies to the universe, and hope she feels better soon. So anyway, so we have tonight is coming up is going to be about the Home Haunter Award Show. Now, this is not the Home Haunter Award Show. This is the information about it on how to submit for it and all that kind of stuff. All right, so that's what you got coming up. Christopher Pressley is going to be on with us. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a blast. Yeah, yes it is. Yes it is. Sorry about that. Okay, anyway, so first let's talk about, of course, every week every month we have a giveaway. This month's giveaway for January, what is this, 2020, is from Phoenix Cry Mail. Now, Phoenix Cry Mail makes really cool chainmail stuff. It's really awesome things, and as you can see right down there, this is what we're giving away. We're giving away a one-of-a-kind Gravedigger top hat made by Phoenix Cry Mail. So this is cool. I've actually got it right here too, and so this is made out of chainmail, man. This is so cool and really neat. The feathers on it and everything is really pretty. So be the first one to answer the question at the end of the show. Send your answer to hauntchatlive@gmail.com. Don't message it. Ain't gonna count. You gotta send it to hauntchatlive@gmail.com. First one I get wins the hat. All right, so with that said, we are going to bring on this awesomely wonderful guy. He looks a little bit like Mr. Clean, but whatever. He's got kind of a shiny top. I give him crap about it because I still got hair. But anyway, so we're going to be bringing him on. He's going to tell us all about the Home Haunter Award Show and the group that sponsors it and all that. So with that being said, everybody, please welcome Mr. Christopher Pressley. Yay!
Hey, hold on. Wait, that was Haunt Chat Live at Gmail. I need that hat. I need that hat. So I gotta get ready to enter that contest.
So welcome, Christopher. Welcome. Thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. Now, so the Home Haunters Award Show, as y'all can see, I always get confused. Right there, we got that thing up there. Is put on by the Halloween Yard Haunts and Props Facebook group, correct?
Right. Yes.
So what is that?
Okay, so it's essentially exactly what it says. It's a group of home haunters, and we showcase, all of our different yard haunts that we do, displays, props that we've built. We're a 16,000 plus community
Wow.
of haunters that they'll ask questions. They'll show off tutorials. They'll show off certain props and everything else like that. And the other admins and I were been discussing. We've had contests on there before. Show your best prop that you've made or something like that. But we decided that we wanted to put forth an award show, not just for our 16,000 members, but every home haunter that's out there.
Okay.
So,
Now, wait, before you go further, for those that just happen upon this video, what is a home haunter?
okay, so a home haunter is somebody that creates a display. They have a Halloween party, or they actually create their own Halloween walkthrough at their house. The major difference is that they don't profit off of it. Everything that they've done is for the love of the holiday. They're allowed to accept donations, food donations, monetary donations, but that has to go to a specific charity in order to be considered a home haunt. Now we do have in the group, we have professional haunters as well. We have pro haunters as well.
They can learn a lot from the home haunters.
Yeah, I mean, and home haunters and vice versa.
Some of the stuff that I've seen at home haunts has overtop some of those pro hunts that are out there.
Oh gosh, absolutely, absolutely. Some of the work that our members have done and have put into their own haunts and displays is just mind blowing. The amount of time and money that they put into it is just, it's crazy and it's
It
wonderful.
boggles my mind. I don't know
Yeah,
all the work. Now, of course, we, Mistress Laurie and I, run Sinister Sydney, which is considered a pro haunt because we do charge admission for it and what have you. But we have to do that because we can't afford to do it straight out of our pocket. But I have seen home haunters that I don't know how they do it, man. I just don't know how they do it. They are a special breed. They're a special kind of monkey. Let me tell you.
absolutely, absolutely. So, like I said, the other admins and I wanted to put together a show, not just for the home haunters in our group, but every home haunter. So we kind of wanted to pick up the torch from a previous, home haunter award show that was U.S. based, because there's a phenomenal Canadian home hunter award show too. But we wanted to kind of pick up the torch and put together an award show for every home hunter everywhere.
Doesn't matter if they're in
So
Canada or Italy or United States or anywhere, huh?
Australia, Russia, doesn't matter.
Argentina?
Argentina, yeah, absolutely,
Oh,
Argentina.
wow, wow. That would be cool. That'd be cool. Or
Yeah,
Australia. You said Australia.
yep.
We know a couple
Yeah,
people up
there's
there.
some amazing haunters down in Australia as well. So
That's now, of course, Australia doesn't actually exist. That's just a bunch of people in Hollywood, right?
and
That's
apparently it's on fire right now or something. I don't know.
yeah. Well, how do you burn something that doesn't exist? So that's
Yeah,
all just
I don't know.
CGI and stuff.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Them damn home hunters, they can do anything.
That's right. That's right. So, thus the Home Hunter Award Show was created,
Now, now you,
and
you
so
you mentioned you and the other admins.
mhm.
How many? Who are these other admins?
There's four admins, including myself. It's myself. It's Sandy Schneider. It's Lisa Renee, and she's actually the one who created this group a number of years ago. And over the years, as the group has continued to grow, we've had needed to add on more admins to make sure that everything that is posted in the group, meets up with our guidelines. Um, and the last but not least is Troy Crivolone.
Oh
I'm
God,
not
that
sure.
guy
I'm not sure if anybody really knows who that is,
made him an
but
admin. Now Sandy is off in California, correct? Is that
yes,
right?
yes,
And
yes,
Lisa is in Olathe, Kansas,
yes.
and
Kansas,
you are in North Carolina,
good old North Kakalaki.
North Kakalaki, and Troy, he's up there somewhere in Rosebud country, up in what is that? Portland, Oregon, or Seattle,
Yeah,
Washington, or
another
just
place that doesn't exist.
yeah, another place that doesn't exist, guys. So
Yeah,
so they're
it's all
from
CGI.
already from all over the country.
Right, exactly, exactly.
That's awesome.
Yep. So we wanted to put on an sorry, we wanted to put on an award show for everybody, and so we created the Home Haunter Award Show, brought to you by Halloween Yard Haunts and Props. So you don't have to be a member of the Halloween Yard Haunts and Props group, but that's who's putting this on. All of the admins are putting in their time and obviously a little bit of the green stuff to put on this award show. But you don't have to be a member of the group. We'd love you to join. We'd love you to show off everything that you've done or ask questions.
Oh,
Whatever.
we were just corrected. Sandy's in Colorado now. I forgot she
Oops.
moved.
Uh, so yeah. So like I said, you don't have to be a member of the group, but we would love you to please join up. Help our community grow even more. But in order to enter the contest, you just have to go to our website.
And that website is in the links below, actually. Or
That's
above.
right.
But
That's right.
go ahead and say
It's a little bit of a long one, hyhpawardshow.com. Stands for Halloween Yard Haunts and Props Award Show.
And the link is
Um,
on the page right here in the live feed. You can find it above, as well as the link to your group. Anybody that's a home haunter or thinks, wow, I might be a home haunter and wants to join the group, there's a link there for them to go out there and check that out too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But you just go to our website, and on there, there's a page for submissions. It'll give you a little bit of information about the different categories that we have available for you to enter. There is a contact us page, all with, scripts right there that you just use the website to contact us or to submit. Um, and uh, the the categories that we have for this award show, we actually have 7 of them. It is the best display. Now, this can fall under 2 different types, because we wanted to be able to include the people that, they put a lot of time and effort into a party. They may not necessarily do a huge display, but they do, you know, put a lot of time and effort in creating displays for just a party. And we wanted to make sure that they have an opportunity to enter the award show as well. So best display can be a party, or it can be just exactly what I said. It's a display. It can include motorized props and stuff like that, but it's just a display. It's not really
it's not a walk through a haunted house type thing.
Right, exactly,
Gotcha.
exactly. The next category is best walkthrough. So obviously anybody that has a walkthrough with scare actors, animated props, different scare locations, etc.
Maybe a bunch of tents set up or something like that, and you walk through them or things like that.
Exactly. So those are 2. The next one is a best static prop, and this is a prop that doesn't move. It's just stationary. Then for moving props, we have 2 different categories. It's best motorized or electric prop, and then the other one is best pneumatic.
And what's pneumatic? What is that?
Pneumatic air cylinders.
Air cylinder. Okay. Probably anybody who has one knows what it means.
Exactly. Yeah. anybody that has one and builds them knows what pneumatics.
Okay.
Knows
all
what
right.
pneumatics are. Then the 5th one is a category called Best Haunt Cycled. Now, what this is, it's kind of another it's another group, but it's another term that I think I created. And a haunt cycled prop is, you take something that you might find in a thrift store, something that you might find in your neighbor's trash can, even in your own trash can, something, and you turn it into a Halloween prop. It might not necessarily be a Halloween prop. For example, you go out and you find a dresser drawer chest or something, and you turn that into like a Ouija board, where the top of it has a Ouija board on it. It has, motorized items inside that.
So basically, haunt related recycled haunt cycle.
Right. Exactly.
Gotcha.
Paper mache pumpkins. A paper mache pumpkin is a
recycling a newspaper.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I never considered that one. Okay.
Yep. Exactly. And so we've also put a price tag on that one as well. It can't be anything that costs you over $30 to make. Obviously we know you
some
have to
stuff you have to buy. Yeah.
Right. Sometimes you have, exactly. And we don't really count, like the glue and the adhesives and the tapes and stuff like that. But, any additions that you want to put onto it, adds into the cost of it. So best haunt cycle display, prop. So I said best motorized, best static, best pneumatic, best walkthrough, best display, best haunt cycled, and the last is best overall. So we're actually going to take into consideration every single thing that we've received, and it's going to be like the blue ribbon.
Ooh.
Winner. Yeah, so it's going to be best overall. So those are the 7 categories that we are, accepting entries for. And entries are going to be accepted from now until January 22nd. So you've got 18 more days.
Oh yeah. No. So what do they give you for an entry? I mean,
So when you go to the submission page, you have a couple of choices. You can either send us a file, and it could be just a picture, it could be a video of the prop. The only downside to that is it can only be up to 3 megs. So if the file that you've got is larger than 3 megs, then it really needs to be a URL for um, Google Drive or Dropbox, or even if it's a YouTube video.
so
If you have
they have to upload it somewhere and then send you the URL, the address of where it's
correct.
at, so that you can go out and you can see it and you can judge it. Yes, they're judging you.
Yes, we
Yeah.
are. We judge you. But yeah, so you can, like I said, you can either upload a file directly from the website, as long as it's under 3 meg, or like I said, you provide us with the URL.
So if I build this really cool pneumatic prop, I can take a picture of it and send it to you, and I can win.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, that was supposed to be a kind of leading question into a little bit. Send more than that. If you got a moving prop, do a video of it moving. Maybe probably even maybe how you put it together or something like that, huh?
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
the
The more
more you
detail you
show.
can give us on a specific prop, the better, obviously. If you take a picture of the prop and say, here's my skeleton prop, fantastic. We'll take a look at it and everything, but the more detail that you can give us about, the prop itself and how it came to be, goes into consideration. Um,
So if you can't take a video, you could probably take like a bunch of pictures from different angles, things like that. If it does something, pictures of it doing whatever it's doing, upload them maybe to a album
mhm,
that is made public on Facebook or something like that, or for that matter, a
yep.
video that is made public. I say that for a reason. If you're not personal friends with these guys, they won't be able to see that unless you make it public.
Right.
and
Exactly.
and you want it to be public anyway. You want to show off this. You guys put a lot of work into these things. Show the world,
Absolutely.
scream it out.
Absolutely. Show it. And you guys, you're not tied down to just one category. So if you've got a static prop, a pneumatic prop, a motorized prop, submit for all three of those different categories. If you've got a walkthrough, submit the walkthrough as well. And if even you made a haunt cycle prop, submit that one as well. You're not tied down to just one category. And if you have 2 or 3 pneumatic props that you've made, again, you can enter all three of them, but they all have to be props that were used and made for your 2019 haunt. So,
Oh, can't be
yeah,
something that they made 8 years ago and they've been using all this time. It's got to be something that was made for this year,
yeah, that
for
was
this
made for
last
this
year.
year. Yeah, exactly,
All right.
exactly. It's a prop that was made for the 2019 season.
So you might want to, if you now a lot of us when we're making stuff, we do little vloggy things and little videos about while we were making it and all that kind of stuff. You might want to include those type of things. Christopher, you got a little cop thing going on. If you just you had a little something in a cup or whatever that you could
You
sip
know,
on.
I wish I had one of those cups.
Oh darn.
Oh wait, I do.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, no, you don't.
I know I don't.
this is
I
a
don't have
special one.
that one.
This is a special
That's
one
that.
Mistress Laurie got me for
I was
Christmas.
gonna say, yeah, Mistress Laurie loves you more than she loves me.
Well, yeah. Yeah, she does. But these are available on the Gravedigger Reverend Michael website. The ones that got this. Just putting that out there. But anyway.
Hey, hey, is this available on that
Oh
website
my
too?
goodness, that's an awesome handsome pin that you got there. That I believe that there is available. Along with
I think I think that one's better though. That's just my
that now
opinion, but I
that
think that
one,
was.
those were very very special. Those were the very first Gravedigger buttons made by this really awesome friend of mine, that surprised me with them. And there are only 7 of those left in existence
Mm,
that haven't been
those are
given
very
out.
rare and very valuable.
Very valuable. And by the way, I guess the contest is over because Maximus said he's gonna win anyway. So,
Yeah, no, Max is disqualified.
oh wow, we have a
So
lot of
yeah,
friends
so
watching. Good.
yeah, excuse me. I thought I had this cough taken care of and under control, and then of course we got on this and it activated it. I'm acting up now, so
Yeah, I have that effect on people sometimes. Luckily, you have that
yeah,
little mute button there that I know
yeah,
you.
exactly, exactly.
We appreciate that, Christopher.
I
We really
I
do.
try, I try. Um, but yeah, so going back to what we were saying, about the Home Hunter Award show. Um, the contest is open until January 22nd. After January 22nd, no more entries will be accepted, and after that, we will have some pages on the website for everybody that has submitted an entry, so that they can see the entries that were submitted to us, so they can see the work that we have ahead of us. Um, and so January and February are going to be our months for judging,
Okay.
and then March will be filming and editing, and we're hoping to get this out sometime. We're hoping for like the middle towards the end of April.
Cool. Okay, so get this out. And we've talked about it's an award show. What's the award?
It will be, unfortunately we don't have them, but it's a golden skelly. So it'll be a little golden skelly that's holding the award.
Oh, cool. So you got it all planned. They'll be done by the time the awards come out and things like that,
Absolutely,
and they'll
absolutely.
get sent out. They're they're
Hmm.
they're they're not going to be like this one that's right here because that's from a different company. That yeah, this little that you can't even really see it back there, can you? This is the you can't see it, Christopher, because your camera is angled different. People out there, I'm pointing to the Scare Actor Spectacular 2019 award there that the Gravedigger won. So they got that going on too, guys. Check out Scurry Face while we're at it. They got that Scare Actor Spectacular thing going on too. But yeah, this is about them. This one's about you. So
Yeah,
let's talk more about you.
that's right.
Okay, so yeah, we still got a good 8 9 minutes to go. So um tell me more. Tell me more. How many submissions have you had already, or can you give that information out? Is that
We've
like top
we've had
secret?
between 40 and 50.
Ooh, shoot.
Yeah, 40, 50 submissions, but there's room for a lot more. So we want to make sure that we get as many submissions as we possibly can. So, like I said earlier, um, enter once, enter as many categories as you possibly can, enter as many props as you possibly can, um, and we'll take a look at everything and and go from there.
Also, I was just looking at we've been having some things, some of our personal friends are on watching along with several other people, and then some I don't know some weirdo named Troy Chimillion or
Chimichanga.
Cyrivelloni. Troy say he came in there. No, he doesn't. He wants to come in and fill the 8 minutes. No, no, not happening. We do not have that much time.
Yeah, no, 8 minutes. 8 minutes for Mr. Troy is we'll be here till we'll be here till HauntCon.
Yeah. Now, Miss Chandra Hard, Hooard, Chandra, asked can Canadians submit some entries? Now
Absolutely,
did answer this earlier, but
absolutely.
she wasn't here at the time. Anybody
Well,
can.
Canadians are usually late anyway, so
Yeah, well, that's
it's that whole metric.
at least they
Thing.
apologize for it.
That's right.
I'm
That's right.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Yes, but yes, yes, this is open to anyone anywhere. If you do a home haunt display party, whatever, you are more than welcome to to submit an entry or two or five.
So if you have multiple pneumatic props, you can submit each one of them.
Absolutely,
Or
absolutely.
now you mentioned a static prop. For those of you who don't know static, it's not the zap stuff. That means a still prop. That means something that it's just a display. It's there. It doesn't really do anything, but it looks cool. Hopefully. right?
Exactly.
Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Because I'm old, I
Absolutely.
get things wrong once in a while. Make sure that, keep me online.
Don't worry. That's okay, Gravedigger. I know many others that are much older than you. So
Yeah, like that Jim Erickson guy. He's
I
ancient.
wasn't going to go there, but yeah. Okay. Uh,
we really shouldn't do private jokes on a public show, because a lot of people out there won't recognize it or won't understand it.
that's right. That's right. But again, go to the website, hyhpawardshow.com. As Gravedigger said, all of the links are down below
Or up above, or
or
over
up
there,
above
or
or
somewhere. They're
over
they're
there or
there.
something.
They're
I don't know.
there.
But go to the website, submit your entries. If there's any questions that you have, please feel free to contact us there. Um, and I'm sure, Gravedigger, you did put the links to the award show Facebook page.
Yep, yep, yep.
That's where we are putting all of our announcements. So, please make sure that you go and you like this page so that you can, um, keep up to date with all of the announcements that we make for the award show. One of which, I'm not sure if they're actually watching or not, but um, when you submit an entry and you get the successful submission alert on the website, keep an eye on your emails, because if something happens and there was no link provided or there was no file provided, we will respond and say, please make sure you submit, a valid, entry.
Because you've
Because
had
we
that happen. You've had people
Yes,
submit, but they didn't send
I've
you
got
anything.
about I've got about 10 people that have entered, and there was no information provided. We have responded to them, but um, we haven't actually received a response back from
It might
those.
have gone into their spam folder, so keep
Right.
an eye on the spam folder too.
Exactly. Exactly. So, and those 10 entries aren't counted in ones that we received earlier, that I had said
Right,
earlier.
right.
The 40 to 50 that we've received are um, valid entries. We have either a URL link or we have a file that we received. So, um, yeah. So if you do submit something, keep an eye on your email, and if there's any issues, we will reach out and let you know.
And if you happen to be a member of some haunt association or some neighborhood haunt group or something like that we haven't already submitted this information to or posted about, share it out. Share it out. Go out to the Facebook page for the award show, and for that matter, for the Halloween Yard Heart Haunts and Props page, and share that information out. Get it out there, because there's not much time left. You got to get moving on this.
Exactly. So again, the deadline is January 22nd. Um, and after we get everything organized and looked over and videoed, we hope to have this out, middle of April.
Awesome. Okay, so with all that information, we gave you guys a lot of information about it. With all that information out there, I hope you all sifted through it, because now I'm going to remind you about this beautiful chainmail gravedigger hat, top hat, that was made by Phoenix Cry Mail. I'll post a link in here about them too. It's Phoenix Cry Mail. It's Maille. That's the old English way to spell mail for like chainmail type stuff. First one to answer the question. Now, I didn't have Mr. Laurie here to pick it out, so I'm going to pick it out. And remember, Christopher, don't answer this when I ask it, because you don't want to screw it up.
But
No,
fine.
and people, don't comment here what the answer is. Send an email to hauntchatlive@gmail.com. The very first one that sends that email, or the first one I receive, wins the hat. And the question is, how many categories are there?
I know.
No. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. So, first one that sends that answer to, I went to the wrong one. There we go. First one that sends that answer to hauntchatlive@gmail.com wins that beautiful chainmail hat. I know you wanted it, Christopher. This one, and this hat, by the way, was made specifically for this giveaway. See, I actually Phoenix Crime Mail happens, the owner of, or one of the owners of Phoenix Crime Mail is a dear relative of mine, and she made me one for Christmas, and so she wanted to make one to give away as the gift. So a one, two of a kind. So first one to answer that. All right. How many categories? What did we miss, Christopher? What else you got before we shut down here for the evening?
I believe we've captured everything. We discussed how many categories, so make sure you get your entry into the web address that Gravedigger gave you to win the hat. We've discussed the Facebook group. We have discussed when entries are due by. Again, it's January 22nd, so please make sure you've got your entries in by that day. Who all is allowed to enter, and I think we're good.
Awesome, because yeah, that's a lot going through and things. So
That's a lot of
cool.
information.
That's a lot of information. All right, folks. Last, it's up to you. Tune in next month in February when the spotlight is going to be on Necronomicast, which is a haunt and horror podcast out of Omaha, Nebraska. So we will have them online. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you again, Christopher. And I'm going to. Hey, okay, and it's gone.
And then you just lost all your viewers.
Yeah. All right. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. We'll see you next month. It's been a blast.